Today we are diving into one of the most powerful security features in Azure, which is Privileged Identity Management or PIM. The fundamental problem, let me paint a scenario that keeps security teams awake at night. You have administrators with like permanent owner or contributor access to your Azure subscription. Day and night 24/7 they have unrestricted access to your cloud resources. Now imagine one of those accounts get compromised. It may be through phishing, maybe credentials stuffing, maybe a stolen laptop. Now the attacker has permanent administrative access to your entire Azure environment, and they can delete resources, exfiltrate data, deploy cryptocurrency miners, or hold your infrastructure for ransom. This is the problem with standing privileges, permissions that are always active, whether needed or not. Then it's coming PIM, which fundamentally changes the access model from always on to just in time. Instead of permanent assignments, you make users eligible for privileged roles. And when they need elevated access, then they activate it for a specific duration. And when that time expires, the access automatically goes away. There are two types of assignments. One is eligible assignments, another one is active assignments. So eligible assignments is the core of PIM. Users don't have the role until they activate it. Activation process can trigger multiple security gates like multi-factor authentication, business justification, and even approval from another administrator. This creates an audit trail and prevent unauthorized privileges escalation. On the other hand, like when you have eligible assignments, when time comes or for time specific requirements, you can activate the assignment. This is better than permanent access by giving to them. So they are eligible when time permits. Based on the requirements, you can just activate assignment. Now, how the actually activation workflow works, let's walk through. Like user goes to PIM portal or Azure portal, clicks activate on the eligible roles, and then business justification comes, put the justifications and complete MFA challenges. If approve is required, it goes into designated approvers. Once approved, role activates for the specified duration and users perform administrative tasks. When they finish, it just goes back, automatically deactivates his accounts. Now think of what the security benefit, because it's coming like reduce attack surface. So if admin accounts are not actively privileged, compromising them gives attackers nothing, because ultimately they would need to also compromise the activation process, which requires MFA and possibly another way to get an approval from approvers. Then it's coming audit and compliance. Every activation is logged with who, what, when, why, and for how long. Auditors love this. During security review, you can prove that access was appropriate and time limited. It also coming like accountability. When activation requires justification, users thinks twice. Do they really need owner access just to check a configuration? And often they realize they need a lower privileged role than they are looking for. Prevent identity creep. That is other thing. Without PIM, people accumulate permissions over time and never give them back. But with PIM, forces regular revalidation of who needs what access. So now we'll go through this lab where we'll see the PIM activities. we'll go through activation requirements and maximum duration, how actually set assignments start and end dates, and most importantly, you will see how to monitor and review also activities. This is zero trust architecture in action. Let's dive in. So here we are going to do lab assign Azure resource role in PIM. I will share this GitHub link and also Microsoft guide link in the description section. So let's start that one. So very first thing, we need to connect to Microsoft Entra Admin Center, and then on left side select on ID governance, and there is a PIM, so select that PIM. And here under Azure resources, click on subscription, select the resource group, and then select manage resources. So from this overview page, you can get information related to or role activation in the last 7 days, what kind of role has been activated, role assignment distribution, and you can see that what has been done last 30 days. So from this page, you can get a good overview, and you can also see the what kind of view this role has got. So next lab is to add an assignment. For this lab, it has already been done, but I can show you um, how to do that one. So for that, what you have to do, you have to go to manage role section, and there is the add assignment. So click on add assignment, and here we are going to select the role that we are going to assign. So for our lab perspective, that is API management service. So API management service contributor. So select that one, and no member selected, so select the member. For that, let me open this admin account. So select that one and then select, then click next. Here is the option that you can select either uh, make this user as an eligible assignment type. You can also select activate. So eligible, it will be into eligible state, so whenever you need, then you can activate and then give the time window. Other option is activate. You can select the when it's coming activate, you just give the time, you can put some justification, and then you can click on assign. So then this role will be assigned to that particular user. And if you go here from assignment, you can search for that user and find out is their roles, is that eligible or is that activate. So you can find that assignment from there. So you can see that user has been assigned already API management service contributor. So in your lab, if you get any message it has been um, error message, then just make sure that or validate, have you already assigned that user or not. So from here you can find that one. And that also you can, if you go to overview page and if you go to my view, from there you can see that information here also, that it has been assigned already. So that's for the first section. For next section, to update or remove an existing resource role assignment, what you have to do, From that, if you go to this assignment page, so normally if you go there, so there is a two option that you can update by going here, that it's already active, do you want to go for eligible, then you have to give them information, uh, and then click save. Other option is to update. So if you go there, then you can update has been done. So if you want to remove, again you can remove that one. Are you sure you want to remove this assignment for this particular user? You can select yes, then it will remove the assignment. So that's it for this lab. Thank you. If you have any comments, please write down below. Otherwise, see you in next lab.